There's a moment most professionals recognize. Someone asks for something, and before you've had time to think, you hear yourself saying yes, not because the work makes sense, because you want to be seen as capable, responsive, committed. Many people assume that this is what professionalism looks like. In reality, it often creates the opposite outcome. When you say yes without thinking, you are not demonstrating commitment. You are allowing work to be assigned without clarity. Over time, this leads to blurred priorities, unrealistic expectations, and quiet pressure. And eventually, confidence begins to erode. Not because you lack ability, because you stop trusting your own judgment. One of the most important shifts in a career is recognizing this. You are not required to accept every request in order to be valued. You are required to contribute thoughtfully. Confident professionals do not refuse work abruptly. They bring the request into the real decision environment. It can sound as simple as, I'd be happy to help with that. I do need to leave at 5 p.m. tonight. Or, I can look at this. How urgent is it? And where does it sit alongside my current priorities? This is not resistance. This is professional clarity. It acknowledges that time, focus, and accountability are finite. Many people worry that saying no will damage relationships. In practice, unclear yes damages trust far more. When you consistently agree beyond capacity, the consequences are predictable. Deadlines slip, quality drops, stress increases, and your reputation becomes linked to effort rather than sound judgment. Career confidence grows when you allow yourself to make deliberate decisions about your contribution. When you recognize that being helpful is not the same as being over-responsible. When you pause long enough to consider what good work actually requires. This does not make you difficult. It makes you reliable. It signals that you understand how work flows through an organization. Over time, this changes how others experience you. You are no longer seen only as someone who works hard. You are seen as someone who can be trusted to make decisions. If saying no feels uncomfortable, that is not a personal failing. It's a skill that most professionals were never taught. Start with small moments, small clarifications, small pauses before agreement. Confidence is not built through insight. It is built through repeated action. Train like it matters, because in your career, it does.